Hello everyone, welcome back to Accounting and Taxation Tech Mastery with Dr. Oboh. In our first video, we introduced Microsoft Excel and learned how to find our way around the spreadsheet. Today, we are taking it a step further. You will learn how to format your data to look professional and how to calculate total automatically. By the end of this video, you will be able to create a clean and professional sales report, something every accountant, finance and business person needs. Let's start with text formatting by typing our heading. Select row 1 from cell A1 to D1 by clicking cell A1, then press Shift and click D1. Then click merge on the ribbon to collapse the selected cell into one. Type the report heading, sales report. In row 2, type this: A2 item, B2 quantity, C2 price, D2 total. Now let's make the headings bolder. Select sales report. On the Home tab, front group, click bold or Ctrl B. Also, select A2 to D2 on the Home tab, font group, click bold or Ctrl B. You will notice the text become thicker and clearer. Now your headings stand out. You can also increase the font size to make them more visible. Click on Sales Report. On the ribbon, you will see font size increase to 12. Then click on A2 to D2, increase font size to 12. You can as well change the font color. For example, change the font color of Sales Report to red by clicking on Font Color on the ribbon. A fill color can also be applied to give the header row a background. By clicking on A2, select to D2, then on the ribbon, click Fill Color. In this case, we are changing the background color to yellow. For more color, you can click on the color bar to select any other color. Tips: always make headings clear and bold in financial reports so people can read them at a glance. The next stage is formatting text and adding Naira symbols in heading. Let's edit the price heading to include the Naira symbol. Double-click on cell C2 where it says price, then open a bracket. On your keyboard, press Windows key and full stop together. This opens the emoji symbol panel. Locate symbol on the panel, click, find and select the Naira symbol. This is the Naira symbol, but in case it does not show on the first page, you can scroll down to search for it and other currency symbol. So click on the Naira symbol, close the bracket. Now it should read price and the Naira symbol. In column A, type pen, book and bag. In A3, A4 and A5. The next stage is formatting numbers. Let's format the numbers and currency. Type a few sample quantities. For example, 10, 5 and 2. In B3 to B5. Type a few sample price in column C under price. For example, 200, 1,000, 7,500. Now, let's add the Naira sign to the prices. Select cells C3 to C5. Right click, select formatting cells, click currency. From the dialog box, click on symbol, scroll down to locate the Naira sign. The Naira symbol is on Edo, Fula, Hausa, Ibibio and Igbo. You can select any of these Naira sign, but if you select Fula, the Naira sign will appear at the front of your value, like this. So we don't want the Naira sign to appear after the value. So we'll go back, right click, select formatting cell, currency, then we'll select the Naira sign Edo for the Naira sign to appear at the beginning. Now your numbers look like money value: 200 Naira, 1000 Naira, 7500 Naira. You can also format as dollars, pounds, or euro depending on where you work. Your table is ready, but you will notice that the total column is empty. Next, we calculate the total automatically using formula. To calculate totals for each item in D3, type this formula equals to B3, then asterisk C3. Press enter. Excel calculates 2000 Naira as the total. Move the mouse below cell D3, and when it changes to a plus sign, drag down to D5. Excel automatically calculates the remaining value. As you can see, D5 is showing hash. This means that the space is not enough to display the values on D5. So to create more space on this column to accommodate all the values in cell D5, move your mouse to the top of the column. When it changes to a plus sign, left click, drag it to the right to expand the column. So you will discover that 15,000 is showing on the screen. Now Excel has calculated 2,000, 5,000 and 15,000. The next step is to add the grand total. So on cell A6, type grand total. This cell can also be expanded to accommodate the grand total. In cell D6, type equals to sum, open bracket, D3 colon D5. Press enter, and there is our grand total, 22,000 Naira. This is how accountants quickly add up entire columns without manual calculations. Lastly, we have to add borders and insert a table to make the sales report neat. So inserting a table. Instead of formatting each cell one by one, Excel allows us to turn our data into a proper table. So to do this, highlight all your data from A2 to D6. Click on the Insert tab, click Table. A box will appear asking if your table has headers. Make sure the box is checked, then click OK. You will observe that after inserting the table, the headings on row 2 are not visible because of the background we selected. So to change this, click on A2, select up to D2, then click on the ribbon fill color. Can change the background color to blue for visibility. Now your data is converted into a neat table with filter buttons on each heading. You can even apply different table size automatically from the table design tab. Done! Now our table looks like a real accounting sales report with bold headings, shaded header row, Naira currency formatting, total calculated, and a grand total neatly displayed. We also highlight the whole table A2 to D6. On the menu bar, we click Insert, then click the table. Now our report looks polished, just like something you would submit in an office. And that is it. Today, you learned how to make heading bold and professional, format numbers in Naira, calculate totals with simple formulas, use sum to get grand total, add borders and convert data into table. This is the foundation of Excel for accounting, taxation, business and finance. Make your report both correct and professional. In our next video, we will explore basic Excel functions that can make your work even faster and smarter. If you found this lesson helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to Accounting and Taxation Tech Mastery with Dr. Oboh. See you in the next class.